You hear me? Okay. Let's see. Should we go up, over, back, side to side, elbows? Okay. Let's see if the lighting is kind of wonky. I don't know. It is what it is. It is what it is, guys. Okay. So today I would like to discuss. Ooh, wait. Maybe I can turn this light on. Oh my gosh, my desk is a mess. There's crap everywhere, but you can't see it. Where are you, plug? Plug. Okay. Plugged in. Let's see. Does it work? Ooh, there we go. Okay. That's better. Okay. Where's my glasses? I can't see. I cannot see. There we go. Slide it on. I'm gonna remove this trash. Bags, trash. So much trash. Moving is for the birds, but it's the best. Okay. All right. Officially, we're starting. Now, today, I want to talk a little bit about. It's a good question. Okay, so my kids, they're 6 and they are 5 and 6 and 10. They're super into YouTube, with caution from mom, because there's a lot of sketch stuff on YouTube, guys. And so they're obsessed with watching these people that do challenges. And so since it's something that they're like really into, they'll like challenge each other things. And mom, let's do a say yes for 24 hours, or do whatever I say for 24 hours, and then we'll switch and you have to do whatever I say for 24 hours. Just silly little things like that. Got me thinking about a challenge that I want to give myself, because I struggle with a lot of different addictions, I guess, because I have a very addictive personality. And my personality tends to go from one addiction to another and just finds like another route to like let all of its crazy out in, right? So I got rid of one, and then I started focusing on perfection, and I like had to do everything perfectly, and if I didn't, I just like lost it, and it was just like F the whole thing. Forget about it. I used to like weigh myself obsessively. I used to eat obsessively. I used to spend obsessively. There was just a lot of things that were linked to past traumas that I was afraid to let go of, because it was my comfort, and I didn't know how to let go of things that have been bringing me comfort for so many years. But through programs and therapies, I've recognized that they're my crazy makers. They're not helping me feel comfort. They're just comfortable. So it's I don't know if I wrote it down, but it's like comfortable. What is it? Comfortably uncomfortable, or something like that. So I find comfort in the chaos, because that's kind of what I developed as a kid. Was like when there was chaos that I couldn't control, I would eat. If there was chaos I couldn't control, I would spend. If there was chaos I couldn't control, I would hide. I would draw. I would just get lost in something. Music was a big thing. Lots of different stuff that I kind of got obsessed with, different times of my life. So, a lot of those things that I became obsessed with became crutches and really affected my family and my body and my mind and my heart and my soul. So I really, really want to do my best to avoid those things by working my program, staying close to God, and being healthy mind, body, heart, soul, everything. And so I started a new 12-step program, and it's helping me work through basically feeling like I'm not good enough and feeling like I'm not ever going to amount to anything, and that I want to, as an entrepreneur who's never really had a successful business but started and forgotten about or just petered off in many businesses, or lost so much money that I was forced to like be done with it. It's really, really hard for me because I don't believe I deserve to be paid what I'm worth. I don't believe that anybody's gonna pay what I believe I'm worth. I don't even feel like I'm worth any amount of money. I feel like I have all these talents that I should just give away for free. There's all of these lies that my disease tells me to keep me from feeling peace and happiness and love and accepting myself for who I am, flaws and all. And I really do believe that we were given weaknesses so that we could rely on God. But I'll talk about that in another video. But right now, what I want to talk about is the fact that we just purchased our first house, as you saw in the last video, which I will link in the description below. If you want to hear more about that, because we just bought our first house and I saw so many financial blessings, I don't want to screw that up. And I'm terrified I'm going to screw that up. So I am giving myself a challenge, making it lighthearted and fun with my whole family as part of it. And I'm even going to ask my mother-in-law to help me keep track of my financial stuff, because I'm not good at finances. Like, I'm good at knowing where things go when and paying bills and like being organized and stuff, but I'm also good at rationalizing why I need this and why this could be beneficial in the future and blah 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 blah. And so I don't want my poor choices or my emotional choices or my obsessive choices to negatively affect my family. So I'm asking God for help. I'm seeking help in the 12-step program, and I'm also letting my family know where I'm at, so that, and you guys, so that I can be held accountable. But I'm also going to be nice to myself, because I realize that I've been doing the same bad habits for like lots of years, and it's going to take me a minute to like get in the flow. And so part of my recovery process and all of my recovery programs is to be kind to myself, because I struggle with being kind to myself. So that being said, my challenge for myself is to furnish our entire home inside and out, fix things, paint things, put things in place, decorate everything in under $3,000. And I even think that that's too high. So I'm gonna say $3,000 because I'm sure there's things I'm not thinking of. But my goal is to use things I already have, find things for really inexpensive on sale or for free if possible. And I want to show you guys, like, I'm gonna start filming today. And then I'm gonna do a video in a couple of months that shows how I furnished my home in under $3,000. Like, this is including painting the kitchen, the bathrooms, the pergola outside, lighting for outside, furniture for outside, furniture for the house, beds, like dressers, wallpaper, picture frames, everything. I want to keep track of glue, tape, like paint, stuff I'm going to use to paint, just everything. And I want to use stuff I've already got and repurpose it. I want to sand stuff down and paint it and make it beautiful and creative, so that I can utilize my talents while benefiting my family and doing what I had mentioned in last week's video, which is the purpose I feel like God has for me right now, which is making our house into a home, a safe place for my family to live. And in doing that, I need to take into consideration everybody's comfort zones. My husband's comfort zone is financial. He wants to know that we're not overspending, and he wants to know that we have enough money in our savings and in our accounts to pay all of our bills. And my job, being the wife, mother, whatever, like we co-parent, but my job, I believe right now, something I can do for my family is make sure I don't spend on things we don't need. That I plan out our meals, that I make sure the kids we aren't buying things that we don't need, and that we're still happy and grateful for the things that we have. Um, without, like, my parents are amazing. My parents did the best that they could growing up, and I never wanted for anything. I had everything I wanted and needed. They spoiled us rotten. Um, and sometimes I was really rotten. And my husband, his parents gave them needs and some wants, and were very frugal and saved. And, we came from very different backgrounds, and he's used to like bare minimum, and I'm used to overabundance. And neither of those were wrong. Both of those worked for the families that were I don't want to say any of those things because I don't want to offend anybody. I'm just basically going to say my husband's background and my background are very different financially. We came from homes with different ideas of how you spend, when you spend, where you spend. And that caused us a lot of like headbutting in the very beginning and even to this day. But we're getting much better. And I am getting much better at realizing my part in things, because my disease is super good at blaming everybody else for my problems, just like pointing fingers and forgetting that these ones are pointing right back at me. And I made a lot of mistakes in the past, but I've learned from every single one of them. So they're not failures to me. But I want to learn how to believe in myself and trust myself and show my family by like example that they can trust in me to make the right financial decisions for our family. And this is a blessing that we've like worked really hard for. So I want to show God how grateful I am for it by not taking it for granted and not swindling away all of our money or dwindling away all of our money on things that aren't necessary. I've also got a bad habit of collecting things. Because for a long time I based my worth on how much stuff I had. I thought the more stuff you have, the more you're loved, the more you're worth. And so I would not throw away anything. And my life was just cluttery. A lot of my family makes fun of me for how much stuff I have and how I hold on to things. And my husband's like, you have so much crap. Well, I have gotten rid of so much stuff that doesn't bring me joy, that isn't something I feel like I can use in the future. And still, I feel like I have a lot of stuff. So my goal with this house is to put things in slowly. And once I feel a room is finished, don't add anything else. And I know this might sound silly to some of you, but I am going to literally pause and pray before I place things in my house, before I paint them, before I repurpose them, before I purchase them, because I want to know that I am building a house that is part of God's plan for me, that we're co-authoring, not one that I am like, hey, this is what I'm going to do. I've been waiting a long time for this. You don't have any say. This is my house. I don't want that. I want my kids to feel happy. I want my kids to feel safe in their rooms. I want them to enjoy it. I want my husband to have his own space that he can feel like is his, not man cave, but just like a safe place he can go and relax. And I really want to stick to this challenge, and I'm feeling really good about it. I have a lot of avenues that I'm going to take. Garage sales, Facebook Marketplace. There's even Facebook Buy Nothing pages, which are amazing, and I can give people stuff and they can bless my life too. So there's so many ways that we can repurpose things and utilize things that are brand new, or lightly used, that can help our families and our lives. So my goal, these are the rules. $3,000 or less to fully furnish inside and out, garage, front lawn, backyard, inside, everything. And I'm not going to go over no matter what. And I'm going to find out what the priorities are. I'm going to lay it all out, write down all the priorities on my list, the rooms that need to be done first because they're the most important: bathrooms, kitchen, playroom, bedrooms. And then if I find that I'm running low, if I find that I'm running low, then I pause, regroup, ask God for more guidance. I've already got a lot of really awesome things. So the Buy Nothing site has been amazing. I got a couch for the playroom. I've got a couch for the front room. I've gotten knobs. This amazing woman was giving away all of her moving boxes for free. I have tons of moving boxes. So far, I haven't had to purchase anything except for tape for moving. And she also gave away this big tub filled with like hardware. And I grabbed it and my husband's like, "What is this?" Well, I opened it. There's beautiful knobs that are, some are brand new, some are slightly used, some are, a little bit grimy, but there's knobs for the whole house. I have knobs for cabinets. I have knobs for bathrooms, kitchen, bedroom, chests of drawers, whatever I need knobs for, hanging stuff on the wall. I can repurpose those knobs like no other. I got spray paint, gold spray paint for $3.88 at Walmart, and I spray painted them gold for the upstairs bathroom and the our bedroom. And I've also gotten over or outdoor lighting that was normally $50 per spool of lights, and I got 2 spools for $45. And I've also gotten on an auction site, which is super cool. And the auction site allows you to bid on things, and you can get them for as low as $5 or as high as 1,000, depending on what it is. On that site, I've already gotten the toy room square, like cube storage for the kids' toy room. I have also gotten a little table for the kids' toy room. Both, one for $65, one for $25, which is like half. One is the quarter of the price of the original. The other one is half, if not like 3/4 less of the price. And I also got a Christmas gift because I know Christmas is going to be tight, for half of the price of the item, and a lot of other things. So I am excited to show you guys. I have right now, what I'm going to show you is the project I'm working on at the moment, which is the knobs. So I cleaned all these knobs. I spray painted them. I just bought the all-in-one spray paint for like $4 at Walmart, and cleaned them, set them out, sprayed them, let them dry for an hour, wrapped them up nice, and put them away in a box. And I'll utilize those once we move in. And I am currently sanding down a desk that I got for free from a yard sale a couple weeks ago for Briley to have a workbench in my workspace outside. I want each kid to have like a little workspace so they can work with me outside in my studio, which I'm like super excited to design. Anyway, so the desk was free because 2 of the legs got chopped off. They're like 2 and 1/8, or 2 inches and 1/16 short. So I bought some legs at Home Depot, and I was just going to screw them on, but my dad reminded me that he has spare wood on the side yard, so I'm going to take those legs back, and then I'm going to use the spare wood, and then I'm just going to sand it so that it bevels the same as the current leg, and it was free. So my daughter and I have been working together to sand it down with my new orbital sander, which I'm so excited about, which I got on Marketplace for like $50 less than they are, and it's brand new. And my daughter found that for me. She's freaking awesome. And I'm so glad that I have her to help me with all of this. And then, so we're sanding it down, and we bought this pretty blue paint, and then we bought some polyurethane to put on top because she wants it super shiny. So we're going to do that. And we also are looking into making stencils with my Cricut so that we can put some fun designs on it in a darker blue before we polyurethane over the top. So I'm really excited for this because I used to just be obsessed with bargain shopping and then repurposing and making things beautiful. And the desk that I'm working on right now, oh, I can't wait to sand it. And then the other desk that I work on sometimes over to this side is like a really cool table and super deep. I think it's 4 feet, 3.5 feet deep by like 4 feet wide. And I want to do this really cool, not coating, texture, whatever, paint job on the top that's called unicorn spit that I saw on Pinterest. So I'm like really stoked to be able to do that eventually. But the unicorn spit stuff is real pricey, so I have to be very careful about what I spend my money on. So that's a down the road want, not a need. So my focus right now is saving money and or finding a good deal on a paint sprayer that is airless so that I can spray all of the items that I'm going to repurpose. So it saves me a lot of time, a lot of money in rollers and paintbrushes and paint thinners and paint in general, because paint is expensive, guys. Like 1 gallon of the paint that I want for my kitchen is like $65. A lot of money. So anyway, I'm going to share the designs with you in the next couple videos, and just get a little bit of the start today with showing you my projects that I've got going right now in the midst of packing and working and taking care of 3 kids. You know, no big deal. Ain't no thing. And also taking time to just take care of myself. Like, I'm doing my best to pause and pray before I do anything, because there is an umpteen amount of things I can put on my list. But right now I know that I just need to do the next right thing. So today my next right thing is film this video, edit this video, piece together the parts that I've already filmed, and then go work on my desk outside and sand it down a little bit more. But it's going to be 100 degrees today, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that today. I might have to wait until night. It's going to be hot. Yeah, so here is the photo montage of all the fun projects that I have going on right now. And I'm really looking forward to you guys keeping me accountable for all of for keeping me accountable on my challenge, which is to fully furnish my home in under $3,000. So thank you guys. And you know what? My real goal is to come in under 2. I really love to do that. And my husband would be super stoked. And I think that would be fantastic if we could do that as a family and work together to do that as a family. So thank you guys so much for watching. I am so excited to get this party started and to show you our new home, because I will definitely do a reveal of how pretty the house looks, and I'll try to do a before and after shot, so that you can see how amazing things have become and how everything worked out. So please like, subscribe, and turn on the little ding ding bell, and share with your friends and family and anyone you feel like would be interested in watching my channel. And hopefully this journey that I'm taking will help you figure out your journey as well, and help you discover the divine you, which is my ultimate goal. So I hope you guys have a fantastic week, and I am so excited for next week's video that I will show you. And yeah, so bye.